is he scratching so much? Welcome to episode 2. Picking up right at the end of the last one where we finished our tutorial. And we're going to see what Hearth and Hunt has for us in store now. So let's see where it takes us. So it's currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and partly cloudy. We got something going on down here. Rocky Mountain mule deer, palm. So, it says up here, for the hearth, harvest a male mule deer near your lodge. Choose to taxidermy it when harvesting. Okay. And we got a challenge completed by taking 1 step. Discovered an animal species in New Laurentia. Parking areas, helicopters. Ooh, do we get to fly a helicopter? I don't know if I want to do that. It sounds scary. Probably want to go around it. Okay, let's see. Can we see that? 200 meters away. Should be able to. Now that's a mature 9-year-old male mule deer. 62% fitness. We probably want to keep that, right? We don't want to get rid of that. Now there's something else calling off over here earlier, so let's see what's over here. There we go. 56%. 63, so 56 is the lowest. And if I understand what the community was saying in the Discord, is you want to remove this one. Even though he's 4 years old, that buck over there, who is 9 years old, he still has 3 more years of good reproduction. And if he has better genetics, if you're trying to breed trophies, which I am assuming that's the goal of this game, is to get your fitness level up to 100%. You're wanting to make sure that you keep these ones with high populations of high fitness level females. So I don't see any females in this group, but I think this one, where's that 56% buck? That's the one we want to harvest. He's back there somewhere. Probably right behind him, is it? Yeah. So we want that one there. 190 meters. We're probably going to want to get closer. I mean, we could take that shot, but why risk it? Plus there's branches and stuff in the way. Oh, and it does say to taxidermy it, so maybe we do want to take a higher fitness buck. Maybe we should take that 9-year-old if he's still around. Hopefully he is. Let's take our binoculars, see what they have to say. Yeah, maybe we take him. 118 meters. I think that's fine shot. Bring our 0 up to 100. Hold a little bit high, just above that shoulder. He's quartering 2. It's not really a great shot. Maybe wait a second to see if he kind of gets on the broad side for a better shot. We probably could punch it in, but nice little head shake. Oh, he's laying down. That makes everything way more difficult. Take a prone position out here on the balcony, I guess. Can I lay down? Will it let me lay down? It does. Can I still get a shot on him? Can. 117 meters. We should be able to put it in there. Stops turning his head. When next time he looks back. There we go. I don't like that. Don't like it. Why is he scratching so much? I think that was fine. It looked to be in the front shoulder. He definitely rolled. Where was that spot? It was right around there, I think it was. So let's get down and remember to reload, I guess, when we get down. I think that was fine. I mean, it was in a quartering 2 laying down shot, so it's not really the best kind of shot you want to take, but you can if you want to, and if you feel comfortable taking that shot. I would assume that they're not going to give me a rifle that's not going to be able to handle it, so. And we're just discovering a bunch of their feeding spots there now, so. Blood. I think the initial shot, yeah, it was right here. So let's see. Analyze the blood. Pink, oxygenated blood, animals fatally hit, so that's good. Now, I guess the blood goes this way, so we'll follow the blood trail. And it disappeared? Oh no, there it is. He shouldn't have gone that far. Okay, there we go. And put this away. Okay, still oxygenated blood. There's some more blood. There's some more blood. There he is. Alright. Kind of a bad spot to put him down, unfortunately, but a good spot to tie his legs up on and be able to gut him easily out in the field if we wanted to. But we don't have to, I don't think. Harvest the animal. Okay. So it shows the bullet penetration right through the scapula. That would completely immobilize the animal anyway, which is good. So into the scapula, right in the joint it looks like. Punches right into that lung. If we were a little bit lower, we would have got the heart shot, but that's still fine. And we didn't do too much damage to the flesh or to the bone, which is good. And trophy. Just a standard, typical mule deer. Nothing special. And I think it said to taxidermy, so that's what we'll do. Level 2.
You've got the mule deer. Nice work. Now the final step of the tradition is to turn it into a taxidermy piece. The tradition is in honor of our founder, Genevieve Harth, my dear mother. She's a firm believer in the idea that your mule deer will bring you luck on your journey with our company. This isn't even the weirdest tradition in the Harth Hunt family.
And to the waypoint. Is that a deer? That's not its antlers, though, is it? That can't be a deer. Why do these deer have moose antlers? What is going on here? I'm not an expert in deer. By no imagination. Where I live, we have caribou and we have moose. It's the only big game animals of, this kind of species. I've never seen deer with antlers like these. If anybody has, please let me know, because it's a bit outrageous. Maybe it's just an art mistake. Normal apples. Okay, they want me to put the diorama here. Who is going to listen to music on this? I'd say 90% of the people playing this game don't know what this is. Where's the vinyl? We need to find the vinyl. Do they have it hidden in the cupboards? Where is it? Again, what is this? What is this deer? Is this what the trophy deer look like in this game? That is a crazy rack. Now see. That right there. That's what I want to hunt. I want to get to bear hunting. It's almost bear season here in Newfoundland. Alright. Before we put this down, I want to see what other kind of crazy art we can find. We're going to be looking at all the time. There's a moose. Thank you. Oh, that's got a nice beard. And see, that's a pretty standard moose rack. It's good. Was this the cabin before, the lodge before got the upgrades? Interesting. And is there an upstairs? No. Okay. Diorama time. 3 mid-size, 2... Okay, so it wants 3 mid-size herbivores calm. And it's going to cost us 995 of our 2200. That's not very fair. But we will go ahead and display that trophy.
I'd suggest getting acquainted with your nearest surroundings as well. Some people prefer to just look things up online, but I enjoy a more hands-on approach. There's no better way than diving into local maps and studying them until your eyes hurt from examining every detail and you feel like you know the place without ever having visited it.
But I
Or
do this
maybe that's
every
just
day
me.
for work. I don't want to have to do this again when I'm outside of work. I just want to sit down and enjoy the game. So if I'm going to want to look something up, I'm probably going to look it up. Or I'm going to ask the community. The Discord community, by the way, is fantastic. I'm going to put the link for the Discord into the description of this video. The devs are in there all the time talking every day, and they answer questions really frequently. It's really nice. And also, a lot of the community is really nice to talk to. A lot of knowledgeable people from all across the world, so it's nice. Now, back to the map. Guess we'll look at the map like they ask us to.
The Wetico foothills are New Laurentia at its most diverse.
Okay.
This transitional space between lower and higher lands attracts mule deer, white-tailed deer, and even elk. Thanks to the abundance of fresh water and open woodland spaces, it also draws many mallards and wild turkeys.
Yeah, okay. Hunting map update. After you interact with map boards found in lodges and cabins, you'll find new question marks in your hunting map. They indicate points of interest in the area, such as campsites or parking spots. They're always worth a visit.
Now that you're
Noted.
done with the tradition, let's get to your actual job, which is to get acquainted with the locals in New Laurentia. You can find files about them in your new lodge. It's better to read about them first before you meet them. They each have their quirks.
Angel on your shoulder. Check the hearth and hunt files for the locations. Okay, so 1 second now. Okay, so this is what they're talking about. Question marks, the cabin sites, Jackalope Cordillera, Lake Sasquatch, Kermode Plateau, Wetico Foothills, Mishapeshu Swamp, Thunderbird Muskeg. That sounds like a good moose hunting area for sure. Probably some bears up there. Slacum? Sure. I don't know. We'll see. Pronunciation isn't my forte here. Sounds like duck hunting. Duck hunting as well. I'm going to go on a wild guess here that the jackalope means that there's whitetail and small game like hare. So you can hunt rabbits and stuff like that down there. I guess we'll find all this out shortly as we progress through the game. Alright. Let's see where we go. Let's read here.
We already have 2 associates in the area, Regina Harper and her husband, Patrick Harper.
Okay.
Regina needs help with habitat enhancement, and Patrick could use a hand with promoting New Laurentia. You'll also need to recruit a potential new member, a phenomenal dog trainer. Hearth and Hunt currently has significant gaps in that area. We're hoping that she'll eventually help us develop a whole department dedicated to training hunting dogs. And there's also Mikhail Anderson. He's efficient and about to leave. Leave for another Hearth and Hunt reserve. So gather as many pointers about New Laurentia from him while you can.
Sounds
You
good.
can get him to talk. Did you come across an extra file about me? And it was scribbled on. You could say that your predecessor wasn't very fond of me. I look forward to building a more collaborative relationship with you.
Why didn't he like you? What did you do to him? And I'm guessing the person is Mikhail. That is, I'm replacing. Did he not like him because he was efficient? Because I'm also efficient. I'm pretty efficient with my job. Go check out Mikhail. Jeez, you have a lot of hang time when you jump in this game. Well, let's see. Let's continue with our look for weird paintings. The deer. Oh, here's the Hearth and Hunt Lodge. Just around, maybe. We'll get upstairs in a minute. I want to check all the paintings, see if there's anything else that's funny we can find. Nope, they all seem to be the same. Okay. Let's go upstairs. See, This is a regular deer, is it? Looks like it's a bit thick there, but it could be the way the painting is. This looks the most normal of all the deer paintings in the game so far. All right, Mikhail. You look tired, my friend. Very tired. BK. So is this me talking to him? Yeah. Okay. Hi. Are you the guy I'm replacing? That seems pretty blunt. I heard you have the ropes. That's a weird way of saying, like, you know the ropes. I'm just going to go with hi. I'm
New representative?
a conservation officer. That's
Then
not what they
you're
told me.
here to replace me. I assume Angel gave you a rundown with the Mule initiation.
Yes.
Then I have some routine checks for you. First, animal daily routines. Do you have a grasp of how they work? Then let's get right to it.
That was fast.
You've
Didn't get
received
to answer.
an interactive hunting map from Heart and Hunt.
Yes.
Angel asked me not to share any data with you.
Why?
He wants fresh data. But to get you started, I highlighted one Dall sheep herd. Select
Dall
it
sheep.
on your hunting map, and you'll be able to see where they go to drink water every day. Call me when you find the others.
Okay. Analyze any Dall sheep feeding or resting areas and tracks? I'm not sure what they're trying to say. I know I have to find Dall sheep. And they are down here. Can I place a marker here? No. Alright. So it's to the southeast of where we are right now. Okay. So I guess we're going to go and do that. Get our Dall sheep and see what happens. Now, do I have to run there? What the? Was that a hawk? What the hell was that? I don't think that was supposed to be there. Parking. Interact. Summon vehicle. Ooh, looks like a Toyota. Good enough vehicle for me to drive, I suppose. Okay, how do I drive this thing? No control information. I guess WASD? Okay. Gosh. That is very loud. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. It's still pretty loud though. Okay, let's see. They're off this way, so I'm gonna walk from here. I think that's probably the best thing to do. What time of day is it? 10:36. Okay, and they leave at 10 o'clock. So they're not drinking. So if I know animals, when they're done drinking, they usually move upwards into their high area, especially sheep, to get away from predators. So they're probably coming up from the water and going up over the hill. So probably going to be over here somewhere. That doesn't look good. I think I read in the road map update today, April 2nd, that you're going to be able to fix these bridges, and that's going to help with the habitat of animals somehow. So we'll see. The sheep will be coming up this hill. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're like right here. Nah. I knew it. 22% fitness. That's not very good at all. So he's already a contender for one to be kind of off the list. Okay, so we know that they're up here somewhere. So we just saw him come down. What is with these hawks just spawning where I'm looking? Okay, we found them. 16 years old. That's the one we're going to want to take, I think. Because if he's 16, he's not going to be able to reproduce again. So 250 meters. I think we're good to start approaching. You normally don't want to shoot uphill, but we want to be approaching. Huh? Wood bison. Okay, well, we're not after them right now. New animals discovered. Species. Wood bison unlocked. Okay. We'll look into that after. Let's get this Dall sheep first, though. Analyze any Dall sheep feeding or resting tracks. At the oh, jeez, that's not... Okay, here we go. Maybe this is what we're going to find. Because we're supposed to be getting data on them. We're not supposed to be killing the Dall sheep yet. I'm assuming we're going to have to soon. This is like a generic eating spot. Are they all like this? They should be different.
I see you found one of the spots the herd visits. To discover the rest, find an animal path. It's a pathway made by Dall sheep. You can figure out which direction they're going by looking at the split hoof prints. The wider split will be to the front. If you follow a path and begin to hear the animal, you know you're tracking it correctly. Be careful, you can spook them. If you hear them running away, you won't find them in their usual place within their daily routine. Also, if the animal is currently in the zone, you won't find any paths. Thankfully, your hunting map will tell you when each herd is expected to drink, feed, and rest. To complete this task quickly, harvest Dall sheep from this territory. Or you can harvest Dall sheep from any other herd if you don't feel like following my advice.
I'll follow your advice, for sure. Can I get within 100 meters? Just so I don't have to think about aiming any different. My brain's kind of shut off right now. Let's see. Is this, like, distance thing, is that built into the scope? That's super cool. I know that they do have those now. Okay, he's at 120. Bullet will drop slightly. Put it right... I can't see that. Okay, standing right behind the shoulder. And... right there. Oh, dropped him. Oh. Oh, dropped him. Oh, I thought he was down. Okay. He's running. Come on, go down. Go down. That was a good shot. Was it not a good shot? Okay. Like, that little bit low should have been right in the heart. Like, that shouldn't have made a big difference. The animal survived. Run it back. Run it back. Because there's no way that missed. I don't think that missed, but... For now, though, because he said that if you disturb them, that they're not going to be back. So, what we'll do is we'll go to here, and we'll go back to the lodge, and we'll sleep till tomorrow. So I just slept, and it's a new day. I don't know how much that's going to affect herd populations and stuff, but we left the way marker, so that way we know where to go, and hopefully that sheep will be back there again. What the heck? Oh, there's the deer. Let's see what we can do here. 58. 4. We'll leave them for now. They're only a small little herd. There's a deer over here. Oh, yeah. It's fun just to look at them, too. 54%. She's not that great. She might be one that has to go. 54. And she's old. Young, 62%. Yeah, we want to keep that. 58. 54. Yeah, we could do away with 2 of them if we really wanted to. Which one's the older? She's the older one. Yeah, let's make a little move on this while we're waiting for the Dall sheep to start moving up. Let's get the dog to we'll just send him. She's kind of stepped out on her own now, so okay. Let's get the gun out. Oh, she's coming up now. There we go. I think she just went behind that bush. Yeah, she did. She's coming out now. Trying to get in that 100-meter mark if we can. Is that our head? Can't tell. It is, okay. Oh, don't lay down. Oh no. I mean, we can take the shot, and we're going to, but I don't know if I hit her. Oh yeah, she's good. She's coming down. She's going down. Come on now. No? There you go. Right there. Dropped her. So. Do a little harvest. Yeah. Just a standard S++ hunting rating, that's good. Hit the liver. Or some of the flesh. I mean, that was a good entry wound, honestly. For the angle we were at, that's perfect for quartering away. Take that any day. We're going to sell that, though, for a bit of money. Alright, now, let's go back to our Dall sheep. Hopefully that didn't affect our hunt, but we'll see. Jeez, wood bison scared the crap out of me. No, I don't want to be targeting them. I want Dall sheep. Oh, geez, there's the wood bison. Yeah, that's fine. 49%. Yeah, you're good. We don't want you anyways. We want... Do they spook other animals? I mean, they should. But we're looking for the Dall sheep. So, alright, we're looking for that 22-year-old Dall sheep. Hopefully these guys just kind of go away. Yeah, I would hope that these are wood bison. Yeah, they are. Good. Oh, there we go. Is that the same one? I thought it was 22 years. Oh no, he's 22%. That's right. Okay, so that's the same one. That's the same one, definitely. He's the darker coat, so we're going to take him again. Try him anyways. Now, 170 meters. We want to get down low. The wind is right. That's what we want. Now, we want to get in as close as we can. He's coming straight at us. So let's just get ourselves ready here. Let's just lay down. We're in a good little knoll. Perfect timing. And punch it in right there. That might have been low again. Is it low again? It is. I missed him twice. Oh no, he dropped down. Yes, we did it. Okay. He should be right there. Or around there anyway. I thought I missed him entirely. Maybe yesterday's shot wounded him enough. So let's harvest him. He's the oldest one there. It's kind of what you want to do, I think. The curve is pretty good. The rings would be nicer on these, right? I think that you want a little bit of variance in the rings. You should be able to count the rings, especially if you're playing on the hard mode of the game. If you don't have the ability to know by your binoculars. I'm not sure how it works, but if the binoculars don't tell you, you should be able to count the rings and be a little bit more clear. Now, I'm also playing on pretty poor settings because my computer's not the greatest. But that is definitely something that, you know, should be considered when it comes to sheep hunting, or to determine the males, because I didn't take a really good look at the other billies, how far back the horns go and the thickness of them, because you want to have a nice thick base, widespread between the two if you can see them on front facing, and you almost want this curl to come right back and almost touch the base of it to be a nice mature billy. Okay, so this was shot 1. This is the shot yesterday that I took, the first day. I'm very confused. The shot was hit and maintained optimal velocity and passed entirely through. But it didn't kill the animal. I am not sure how that works. Sometimes it seems like it just passed straight through the ribs. It went through rib through rib, so it didn't kill the animal. And then today, on this shot, again, I entered at an angle, and it caused the expansion into the right lung. Okay, but I don't understand this one. Energy drop down. Yeah, it would drop down because you did, but it didn't expand? Did the bullet just not I'm so confused. Trophy. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying, right? The nice thick bases. If the younger ones are thinner, that'd be accurate. And you want that nice... Sometimes you'd even want these closer and more curled back as opposed to out wider. But still, overall, it's pretty good. I like it. Nothing worth taxidermying right now. With some better ones later. Alright, so we successfully harvested a Dall sheep. We did Mikhail's goal, so let's head back. Alright. I don't think we need to be carrying this inside. Now, that's going to be it for this episode of the hunting series with the conservation officer. I know we haven't really talked too much about conservationism yet, but we'll definitely get into that as we go on. See you later.